What's up, YouTube? So, y'all, the Most High is on a roll with me right now. The Most High wants me to put out this next reading to expose this next person. Now, I'm not going to say her name, but, um, my family members know who this person is. Now, my uncle Tashambi passed away, and I went through that. I went through that situation alone. To be honest, I really did. I mean, everybody that passed away, I went through the situations alone, one. But what people didn't see was that it was making me stronger, because when shit hit the fan, I'ma be okay. I'm gonna be out the way. And that read that I put out about my cousin Elijah, I don't have nobody blocked. I have nobody blocked. So still, if people still felt some kind of way about what I said, they could have hit my inbox. And the read has been out probably 24 hours now. Now this next person, I'm about to explode. I'm about to explode. Somebody's about to explode. It's all right. So this next person I'm about to expose, um, was married to my uncle, his second wife. So we're gonna tap into the energy and just see. Like, Spirit just wants me to go ahead and start pulling the tarot on it. Yeah, there's some illusions going on with my uncle Tashambi, his death as well. And okay, so Spirit wants me to give the backstory about what was going on around that time. Now, around the time of my uncle Tashambi's death, hold on, I gotta go back. I gotta just think back. I was in Syracuse, New York. That's where I was living. My grandmother, the one that had also passed away, the Capricorn, that I was mentioning in my Capricorn reading, I was there taking care of her. Out of all of anybody that could have been around to help or support, it was just me. So I was taking care of her and stuff like that. Now, there was some lies that my mother was spreading, and the only way I knew about the lies was because my brother had told me. Like, he was just like, he asked me, like, when I was able to talk to them, and I haven't been able to talk to them ever since then. Literally, like, he would sneak on the phone to try to call me and stuff like that, and ever since then, they cut the communication between us. Now, I was like, it's okay, because I'm going to just wait till they get older. They're going to see. They're going to see it for themselves, wait till they get older and stuff like that. Now, he told me, he was just like, he didn't tell me, he would ask me, he was like, Adrian, why were you being mean to grandma? Why were you being mean to grandma? I'm like, who told you I was being mean to grandma? He was like, Mommy was just in the room talking about it. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I already know that motherfucker is a liar, so I didn't really take too much into it. But I did explain to him I was like, me and grandma was going through some things. I wasn't being mean to her, but you know, he's young. He's not gonna understand exactly what I was going through in that situation. And anybody who was on my Facebook when I was going through the situation I was going through could see I was not being mean to that lady. At each video that I posted about that situation, everyone could see that it was literally her coming to me, her calling the cops on me, her and my mother plotting on me to, like, they was even trying to get me locked up. They was even trying to get me locked up. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. So you know, like, that's when that and that moment when I realized Shiona was trying to get me locked up, I I just, like, that's when I really cut all that with her. Like, that's when I cut it with her for real. And I tried to call her one time after the situation, but you know, she didn't answer the phone. She didn't call me back or nothing like that. So, like, you know, she not that type of person to fake like she give a fuck about you. She really don't give a fuck about you. So, you know, at least I could respect that part about her, you know. But now I was at work. I was working at Syracuse University, and there was some other bitches there that didn't like me or whatever, but that's not a part of this. Now, I was working at Syracuse University. I had received, my uncle had called me. The day he passed away, he had called me. He had never called me like that to he was just like, I'm just checking on you and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'm good. I'll call you when I go on break and stuff. Right? So he called me. Now, that was like at 12. And it's crazy, I just remember the times and everything. Like, that was like at 12. So around 2, I started receiving like phone calls from my mother. And you know, like, I was just, she was like, that's what I'm saying. People call me, they start saying people's name, and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? So she was like, Shambi. And I'm just like, what's going on with Shambi? Like, what's going on with my Uncle Shambi? Like, what's going on? So I called my uncle to Shambi's phone to see, like, she was just saying, like, he in the hospital, stuff like that. Like, I don't think I remember the full conversation between me and her. I really don't. Because it was just, you know, it was traumatic. So, I tell them I gotta go, and I'm not coming back for the day. Like, I gotta go. So I leave. I walk to the hospital because he was at the hospital right down the street from where I worked. And you know, where I worked, there was a bunch. It was a college. So you know, it was colleges, hospitals, all kinds of stuff. So he was at the VA hospital, and spirit is really working through me. All right, I'm telling you, it's so much stuff. People are about to be exposed for a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. I went to the VA hospital. I got there. I was, you know, asking them about. I went to the front desk. I asked them about, you know, Tashambi, right? Like, what's going on? And they told me to sit down and just wait. So I waited, and then someone came up to the front, and then they told me, you know, like, he was already gone. So they're gonna take me to the room to, you know, see him and stuff like that. So I went to the room with my uncle Tashambi. He was gone by that time, and you know, like, he still had the piece in his mouth where they was trying to, you know, resuscitate him and stuff like that. And and it's crazy. I feel like I'm right back there. And like he wasn't cold to touch, but like he was a little stiff. You could tell his body had already it had already shut down. Now, being there in that moment, I was just holding my Uncle Shami's hand. I was crying, you know, because my Uncle Shambi, whether he knew it or not, he was really my rock. Like, like me and my Uncle Shambi was like this. Out of everybody, he was my favorite person. So when even after what had happened, him and my uncle get into that fight, and then that fight changed my Uncle Shambi's life forever. And so that's another thing that I had to heal through when it came to forgiving and stuff like that. And I'm still working on myself when it comes to the things that um it's different when you gotta revisit the details of stuff. And that may be the part about healing that it's hard sometimes, because it's just the details. You just remember certain details. My ear. But that is what gives you the key to your healing, is the details. That's what puts the pieces together, is the details. You see what I'm saying? So I understand why they try to do stuff to wipe my memory and stuff like that. I understand, because I have the memory of the elephant. I remember the important pieces. Everything else that's irrelevant, I don't really hold on to that. But I remember the important details. Now, when his wife came into the room, she did not hug me. She didn't. It kind of was like she didn't even acknowledge my presence. She kind of didn't even like really acknowledge my presence. Now, at that time, like I didn't have a car or anything like that. She didn't even offer me a ride to the house or anything like that. Like she didn't. And then my grandmother, she was out of town. She was trying to get back, but she had bad respiratory things going on, so she couldn't fly. She couldn't, so it was just a lot. My grandmother was sick. She was, not able to get there. So she ended up missing his funeral and all kinds of stuff. And then I was pissed as fuck at his funeral. I think I walked out. I think I walked out on his funeral. Not like left the service, but I just couldn't sit there because of what that man was up there talking about. I'm just like, this motherfucker does not know my uncle. What the fuck is he up there talking about? Like 333, it pissed me off. I walked out. Now, like just those little things, started to, like it kind of like, threw me off a little bit, because, and even then, like everybody started acting funny. Like everybody started acting funny, for real. After he passed away, everybody started acting really funny. And now when I became spiritual, like when I started to get on my spiritual journey and stuff like that, I didn't discover my life purpose at that moment, but I was on my spiritual journey. And she said, she even told my grandmother. By this time, my grandmother had made it back to New York. She even told my grandmother, "Oh, I'm not bringing my kids over there because Adri on that whatever. Woman trifling as hell, but she'll throw on some gospel music. It be them ones, boy. But and I'm telling you, she acts very innocent, very innocent. You wouldn't think too much of her, to be honest, unless she was actually around her. Now, yeah. Okay, okay, all right. So I was just trying to get back. There was a specific point that I was trying to make sure I said here. Now, the day before my uncle Tashambi passed away, he had went to her house and he had seen the kids, and it got back to me that that same day, that same day, night, whatever, um, he was trying to tell her that he wanted a divorce because he was going to marry the girl that he was with. Now, did I trust her? No, not really. I really didn't trust her either. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't trust her either. But you know, Uncle, this is supposedly the woman that you love. Do your thing, whatever. You know. But they had got into it because he wanted to get a divorce. So that means him leaving. That means the benefits leave as well with him, and she gets the benefits. So there's motives behind everybody passing and stuff like that. There's definitely motives, but these people play with high level sorcery, or they pay someone to do this. Now, I know she was in the service because both of them were in the service. But I think she was like discharged or something like that from the service, or honorable discharge or something like that, because she was a little unstable, and the army could tell she was a little unstable. So now I don't know exactly how she left the army. I don't know exactly how she left the army. So let me take that back, because I don't know exactly why she didn't, continue being in the army or whatever. But she basically was the other woman to my uncle, and then somehow she ended up being married to him and stuff like that. Now, it left a lot of people. It left a lot of people, like wondering, like, you know, why, you know. And being a child and being emotionally attached to people, I loved his first wife, and I wouldn't say that I don't, have love for her, right now, but the older I got, I could see people, I could tell certain things and stuff like that. Now, the day that he passed away, um, when I had called his phone, it was some guy with some kind of accent. I later found out that it was his girl's son or something like that, or a brother, or whoever he was to her. I later found out that my uncle stopped messing with him because he was trying to get off drugs and stuff like that, and he was his dealer, and they had fell out or something like that. So my uncle was around a man that was supposedly not his friend anymore. as well. Now, I called the phone. The person on the phone, instead of telling me who he was and being like, "Oh, I got your uncle's phone," this man was like, "Oh, this is a taxi." Like, what the fuck is my uncle phone doing in a taxi cab? Like, what the fuck is what is it? Why is this phone in a taxi cab? Now, I tried to call the number back. They didn't answer. Um, so that raised some red flags to me. And, um, yeah. So I'm just gonna pull cards. I'm gonna pull cards. I'm gonna ask the questions I need to ask. And we're gonna see what cards come out. Men lie, women lie, tarot do not lie. Now, I don't care who the fuck you think you are. You can't come through and manipulate these cards. So, I show y'all the cards that come out. There's a lot of, if there was anything good to be said about these people, it would come out. It would come out the way that it needs to. But these cards lie the way that they lie on fucking purpose, because they're speaking the fucking truth. It's telling a story. It's telling the story of what the fuck happened. So I don't need nobody trying to question me about shit. Go to another fucking reader. It will come out. The same thing. Go. Alright. So we're going to get into it. And I'm going to see. Yeah. Alright. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and ascended masters, please come through and help me channel this energy for this reading that I am doing. Alright. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting me and my energy. As I tap into the energy for the collective of people who need to read, who need to see this video. Alright. So, I'm going to ask specific questions, because that's how you get your answers. You need to be specific. Now, I've never pulled cards on this situation ever. So when it comes out, we're both going to be a little shocked. Hopefully not. But we're going to see. All right. Did his second wife have anything to do with Tashambi Wright's passing? That is my question. Did his Leo wife have anything to do with Tashambi Wright's passing? Did she have... Did she have anything to do... We got death. Did she have anything to do with Tashambi Wright's passing? Did the Leo have anything to do with Tashambi Wright's passing? Come through, Spirit. Tell me what I need to know. Tell me what I need to know, Spirit. Six of Wands. Hermit. Tell me more. The Lovers. Tell me more. Hierophant reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Hangman. Ten of Swords. Page of Swords reverse. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Five of Cups. Regret. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Tower. I'll put that right there. Spirit got this laid out a certain way. So we have Death, Six of Pentacles, Hermit with the Ten of Swords, Lovers, Page of Swords reverse, Hierophant reverse, Nine of Swords, Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Then we have, I don't know if I said this, but we have the Hangman over here. Then we have the Tower, Ace of Swords with the Five of Cups. This Six of Pentacles is coming out in the challenging position. Not Six of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Something about this energy over here. This Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is life insurance, assets. Seven of Pentacles. She felt like there was a lot of time invested here. She was thinking about the Pentacle, because if he was gonna leave, she would have been left with that one Pentacle. This is giving me red pill, blue pill situation. The Emperor reverse. That means she wouldn't have control over the situation anymore. The Hierophant reverse and the Nine of Pentacles reverse. The Hierophant that is the Hierophant is commitment, that's marriage. But like I said, it was trying to get a divorce. The Hierophant reverse. Nine of Pentacles, because he wanted to go towards his lover. Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. She felt betrayed because she invested so much time here. But everybody knew that she was seeing other people. The Hermit. And Shaman. My uncle was a shaman. He had shaman blood. The Hangman talks about being stuck. Or being strung up by being strung up by the Most High to basically go through a period of enlightenment. And that's what this hermit is also speaking about. He was enlightened about this lover. This lover liked attention seeker. This reminds me of the conversation my grandmother had, because she liked to wine and dine her friends and stuff like that. What was her true intentions towards Tashambi Wright? What were her true intentions towards Tashambi Wright? Wow. Prayer. That fell over the Ten of Swords. Clarify. She prayed for him not to be able to joy impasse. Yeah. She prayed for him not to. Ten of Swords is curses. Yeah. She was happy about his death. She was happy about his death. And that's what I'm saying. These bitches are sick. These bitches are sick. They're sick. They're sick. Empath speaks about someone being blocked. Yeah, she was trying to block him, preying on his downfall. Give me one. Hold on. Now I was on this impasse. There is a moon here, and I was looking at that moon. I was just like, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna get into it. But then I see this. Okay. Yeah, there was some trickery here over money. Trickery over money, because she was jealous. Once she became enlightened to the fact that he actually wanted to divorce her, look, rejection that he wanted to divorce her. That's when she took action. Victim. She felt like the victim in the situation. It's definitely giving me sympathy spells. Clarify this death card. What do you mean by death? What's this death? What's this death? Trickery. There was definitely some underhanded shit going on with his death. His death was not how they made it seem. But it's about to be an end to this trickery here. Point blank, period. The way that he passed away was not what we think. There was a motive behind him passing away. For money. Clarify this 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Self-worth in reverse. Exactly, because she didn't know what she was going to do if he was to leave. She will only have that one pentacle. She tried to slow down him. She tried to slow him down, taking this offer to what made him truly happy. With this 9 of Pentacles, the Most High granted him a new beginning here. And she tried to slow him down. 9 of Pentacles. From going towards his wish fulfillment. What he viewed as emotional fulfillment at the time. Yeah, she was impartiality. Tower, the Ace of Swords, and Five of Cups. Y'all, these are she's a Black Widow, but these are real life Black Widows. These are the type of bitches that turn Harry Potter into real life. What's this Tower, Ace of Swords, Five of Cups? That's shocking realization, truth and clarity, and then regret. What is this? Creation, reverse. Clarify. The Tower, the Ace of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Clarify that. Gratitude in reverse. With recovery. Victim. Whoa. Whatever she did here, she thought she was gonna be able to especially if this motherfucker was doing spell work or paying for it to be done. She thought she was gonna be able to cause this tower moment yeah. She didn't want people looking at her for this for this. She thought she was going to be able to cause a tower moment to slow him down with whatever she did, but it ended up taking him out. Now she's regretting it. She feels a tower coming. She feels the truth coming for her. She feels it. If she knows about my YouTube channel, she's been obsessively watching my YouTube channels to see if the truth was going to come out about her. Because it's going to take her out of this Nine of Pentacles energy. She's not happy about what she did here. Because I don't think whatever she was trying to do was to try to slow him down, not take him out. That's why she has a lot of regret. So although I don't think she meant to kill him, she did it so much that that was it. feeling guilty. She's being haunted and wants forgiveness. Victim. Because I'm hearing, I feel it coming. I feel it coming. She feels it coming. Guilt. She didn't want to get pregnant by him. She didn't, but she knew that's how, because she doesn't have a sense of self-worth. So, but she knew that is how she could get this. The way you get them is the way you lose them, sis. The way you get them is the way you lose them. Yeah. She wanted money so she could look good. Oh, this the lemonade bitch. This the lemonade bitch. I said, yeah, 7 of Cups. She was putting spells on people. 7 of Swords. She was put. She was putting spells on people. Glamour spells. Whatever drink she be making for people. Yeah, doing it with the moon. Doing it in secret. Yeah, so she can look like the Empress. 777. Did I get? I got 777 in a different reading. Now she's trying to figure out how she can defend herself, protect herself. Because she knows shit is about to change for her. What energy is she in at this moment? What energy? 5 of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold. It don't matter if she was able to do this shit and feel like she was getting away with the shit. Spirit has a way of everything that you get in greed or selfishness, that shit is going to be taken away from you. It don't matter if you was able to get the shit or not. It was going to be taken away. Regardless. Because Spirit seen every fucking thing that you did. How is she feeling right now? The Wheel of Fortune. Like karma. She's getting karma. Things are ending in her life. What's going on? She's waiting. She's waiting She's waiting. What's going on? How does she feel right now? She can't. Her emotions are so. Five of Swords, jealousy, envy, having to win at all costs. Her emotions are. Her emotions are wrapped up in what she did. Yeah, she's in regret. How is she feeling right now? Four of Cups, rejected. How is she feeling right now? Four of Pentacles, trying to hold on. Now she's trying to call on her spirit guides. And there's an investigator working on something. Yeah, the world is over. King of Wands, he about to take action. And people don't, when you are working with glamour spells and stuff like that, 444. When you're working with glamour spells, you can hold off the truth from coming out for a pretty long time until the spell breaks. I heard spent too much money. She spent too much of that money. Trying to wine and dine and glamour. Yeah, she was paying for that, for them spells. So the money that she got from his passing, she had to pay all of that to keep the spells going. Thought she was being sneaky, but like I say, the Seven of Swords always leads you into the Eight of Swords. Confirmation. The Chariot reversed. Yeah, she not able to move. Queen of Pentacles reversed. I'm gonna say, is my deck reversed again? Yeah, my deck is reversed again. The Chariot. Police. The police know what's up. Because she has no more money to keep up with the spells. It's either that or whoever she was paying or however she was doing this shit is just backfiring. The Most High is coming in and doing something. So what's going to happen when the truth comes out about her involvement in his murder? What's going to happen when the truth comes out about her involvement in his murder? Two of Swords reversed. People are going to see the truth. No more rose-colored glasses. What's gonna come out? What's gonna happen when people see her involvement in his murder? What's gonna happen? Seven of Wands. She's gonna try to defend herself. She gonna try to defend herself about this money now. Because that's all she cared about. Yeah, the Magician, the Moon. I'm telling you, Ace of Wands. Sex magic. What is that? Sex magic? They said no. It's not sex magic. It's something else. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. What's gonna happen? She's trying to keep this a secret. She's trying to keep it a secret. Trying to keep it a secret. Oh, she was doing sex magic to slow him down. Spirit, what the, what are you, what's she doing? What you saying to me right now? My head is hurting. Okay. So she's definitely been the magician in this situation. Whether she is paying someone or she is doing it herself. She gonna have to pay back this money. She didn't want, she was trying to block this new beginning that he was going towards. She didn't want that to happen. So she manifested something in a low vibration. Instead of saying, do your thing, I'm a strong, independent woman, go be happy. We don't make each other happy anymore. So instead of doing that, she manifested something out of a low vibration, and it, she got what she wanted, because all she wanted was the money anyway. So she got that. But she trying to pay other people off. Yeah. Nine of Swords. Now she trying to move on to calmer waters. She trying to come out of her head about it and move on to calmer waters. We're gonna go in with another deck and clarify. If I see a lot of repeating stuff, then oh gosh. Let me make sure my deck is, yeah, Five of Pentacles. She feel left out. Make sure my deck not reversed. Okay. Alright, Spirit. Yeah. Six of Swords. She's trying to move on to calmer waters. Give me more about this situation. Okay. Alright. So to clarify more, High Priestess reverse. Her intuition is turned off. Or or she's using, either she's paying a practitioner like I said, or she is the dark high priestess. I told you, she's putting stuff in people's food. She's putting stuff in people's food. She's glamoring people. She's not who she appears to be. She's sneaky. She's lying. She's deceptive. Give me more on this. Alright. So give me more on this Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords. Give me more on this Seven. Judgment. That is why she's under judgment. Give me more. The Emperor. She's under judgment of what she did. Yeah. Temperance reverse. She's having a hard time balancing out her energy. Because whether you pay a practitioner to do something, um, this 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 practitioner could be a Sagittarius or Aries, but whether you give me one more. Seven of Cups with the Seven of Swords. High Priestess. I cannot make this shit up. She's under judgment for the way she used her intellect. Trying to control shit. She wanted to wear the pants in the relationship. So, what is her karma? The Empress reverse. She's not the Empress. She's a copycat. She does spell work. Yeah. Because she doesn't know how to be alone. She didn't. Yeah. She don't want to feel left out in the cold. Clarify this death and trickery. Eight of Wands, communication, something that was said. Clarify this Eight of Wands and clarify this death and trickery. Eight of Wands. Hold on. Clarify this because I don't know how that was supposed to fall out. I don't know if it was supposed to be reversed or not. Three of Pentacles reversed. He went and told her how he didn't want to work with her anymore. He wanted to get a divorce. So she schemed up something. Justice. Yeah, there was definitely an injustice here. Ace of Cups reversed, how he wasn't in love. The Star, he didn't want to heal it. But he wasn't seeing the truth about this connection. He wasn't seeing the truth about who she really was. Yeah, she was the Magician reverse. Yeah. Yeah. That's when she started to scheme up stuff. Yeah, to change his mind about moving forward. To change his mind. What is that? Is that the Seven of Swords? That's when she started plotting because she wanted to keep her family. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Hangman. There we go. Now she's stuck. King of Pentacles reverse. She's losing money. Five of Wands. She's in conflict. The Hierophant, because the Most High is on that ass. Yeah. because of the person that she made a victim, isolating herself. Ten of Wands, burden, Ace of Swords, because the truth has come out, the fact that she's a fucking devil. Yeah. So we killing them. We killing them. Is that what we doing? Spiritually, y'all don't know how to actually keep a man, so y'all gonna kill him instead. That's what y'all do. I'm out of here. Namaste.